All right, so I don't know if anybody's gonna be interested in watching this video, but just for my own purposes, I want to kind of document what I go through as I go through this clinical trial that I signed up for. So I never really thought, I always thought about doing those clinical trials, right? Like there was the one that where to test what astronauts go through in space, you have to be in a bed for like 100 days. I mean, stupid stuff, right? But this one actually struck a chord because I've had ADHD for my whole life, really, but I really just got diagnosed last year. So I'm 38. I was diagnosed at 37. I've been on Adderall for the last year, so since like May of last year, and that was, an everyday thing. I was on 10 milligrams XR. It helped. It helped a lot. But it's an amphetamine, and obviously people have different feelings about that. For me, it helped a lot, and I was taking it regularly. But I found this clinical trial for a drug called Centana, Cent, Centanafadine, I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's in the third phase of clinical trials, which means that now everybody that's on it is not getting a placebo, they're actually getting the drug, and it's coming close to being in the market and have FDA approval. The research seems to be really interesting, and the effects that it has on people seem to be very promising. And the best thing about it, and I don't know if I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make for me, but it's a non-stimulant, which I guess is a good thing. Because obviously Adderall is one step away from meth. It's basically legal meth. This is a non-stimulant, so I thought that was really interesting. So today's my first day. Taken 2 doses already. I had to take a pill this morning, 100 milligrams, and 100 milligrams this afternoon. So yeah, I just want to document as I go through this, and kind of share with anybody that's interested, not just in what it's like to be in a clinical trial, because this is the first time that I'm doing it, but also anybody that's interested in this drug or has issues with ADHD. I felt that it would be pretty cool to share. So yeah, I took my first dose this morning. I've been off my Adderall for about a month now, and it's been, I gotta say, it's been pretty miserable. It's difficult when you get accustomed to something that really does make you feel better, more focused, have more energy, and then to just quit cold turkey. That was pretty hard. But I took my first dose this morning, and it's I feel good. I feel aware. I feel like I'm taking it slower. I can kind of gather my thoughts a little better. So we'll see, but that might just be a placebo effect, right? Because it's how these drugs are. You might think that they're just doing fantastic things, and they may not be. But we'll see. I'm gonna document as I go through the day, and as I go through several days of being on the drug, and kind of just see how I feel as I go along. Yeah, it's a clinical trial. So what they're interested in is are there going to be side effects? They had me download a app in case I get a rash. So I thought that was kind of weird. But I guess that's one of the big things that they're trying to investigate, make sure this thing doesn't give anybody allergic reactions. This morning I was really nauseous. But it's the first time taking the drug. I remember with Adderall it was kind of the same. So I was really nauseous, even though I ate before I took the pill and everything. But aside from that, I felt pretty good. So, I'll kind of stop here, and I'll post other videos, just kind of going through, a little bit more about myself and everything. And every day or every other day, I don't know what the frequency will be, but I'll post a little bit more about how I'm feeling on this new drug, and maybe it's something that'll help anybody that's watching or anybody that's listening. If this drug does come to market and it does what it says it does, then that's freaking fantastic, and I'm just going to be happy to have been a part of the trials. So anyway, that's it for now, I guess.